Before we get into this discussion, I just wanted to point out that new MEC Monster that got released last night, the one that special summons itself when something's in the extra deck, the thing that gets the ability to equip something from the extra deck, that card is going to change the fundamental flow of the game. Now granted, it only sucks up the extra monster zones, yours affected as well, but that Gizmek is bonkers. Like, you guys are all worried about the current ban list over here, but I'm just sitting over here like, Ignition Assault is going to change this game forever. Now let's talk about the new format, shall we? Okay, so we're not going to edit this video. It's going to be some of my raw thoughts on this format, because we're going into PPG this weekend, which is going to be new format. If you guys are going to be there or at the Columbus Regional on Sunday, come say hi. Hi. Finally decided to leave my house for an event. I actually need a vacation, honestly. But, so Simo will be there. I'll be there. I think, we'll see if DZ's going to be there. He should be. He's in the area, so I don't see why not. So, new format. What are we expecting out of PPG? What are the wild cards this format? Expect me to probably have another 4 videos on this, but raw thoughts. First up, Thunder, well, congratulations. You got out of this list pretty scot-free. Oh no, they hit aggro pain. Who cares? Alright, Pure Thunder, ever since its comeback last format, like, here we are. We've gone back to the impasse now. Yet again, I think right now Pure Thunder is going to be looking like a very good, solid metagame choice. I mean, the question I was proposed is, how does a normal deck, or actually how does Sky Striker now out-of-board a Triple Colossus? Spoiler alert, I don't think they do with one Widowmaker, but okay. But Triple Colossus, Titans, Standard Disruption, I think we'll see more Thunder than we've really seen before in the past. Now, with Nibiru's existence, Crusadia Thunder, as much as I love that deck, because Nibiru exists, it won't come back. I mean, you could probably see one scrape by week 1, but outside of that, it's just not there at the moment. So yes, Pure Thunder going to be a dominating force. We know that, like, it's pretty common. Now, Solid also got by scot-free this list. Looking pretty good out there if you're a Solid player. Kudos to you. I'm extremely happy to see that Solid is still alive. One Circle, one Gazelle. I mean, the deck is getting by just fine without it. Like, yeah, Solid. Like, I don't know what more you want me to say there. Like, Solid and Thunder are probably the 2 best things here. Now, every person that I've read that made a comment that was like, oh, Orcust is dead. No. Orcust is not dead. We are very much back on the Pure train, and I've talked about that in every ban list video we were making, talking about banning Mermaid, the infinite Orcust discussions too about the appropriate hit. Pure now exists, and that means that Pure is going to get to evolve with this format. Now, we've stopped every other variant of the deck, like Black Wings, Lunalights. Rumor says Lunalight Orcust might not be dead, but that's a discussion for another time. So, Pure is going to be shaping up to be one of the best metagame calls of this format. Scrap Recycler already going up in price, Orchestrated Return. You know, decks are going to be looking to playing multiple copies of Orchestrated Return now. It's not that hard to adapt to a metagame change, at least on this scale. So yes, if you're living underneath a rock and you're just reeing everywhere and going, oh, you're all stupid, like this isn't gonna work. No, stop. Like, Orcust is still alive. Like I said at the beginning of last format, we didn't know what the wild card factor for Orcust is. Give the deck time to be developed. Let's give this ideas and time to see what is going on with this. So, those are probably your big 3. Now, Sky Striker, I keep reading that the deck isn't dead. I think that the deck is out of the Tier 1 category. I think we're solidly in the Tier 2 category now. Losing double Widowmaker hurt quite a lot. I understand that we have Shark Cannon as a pseudo replacement, but we lost a couple of defense plays that we had there. So that's one thing that people have to understand at the moment. I've also seen people challenging Sky Striker players for money matches. Like, yeah, the deck's dead, but I'll play you for money to prove it to you. Like, the ignorance in this community is quite interesting. So, I'm not going to say that Striker's entirely dead. I think that the deck is solid. It gets moved into the tier 2 category at this point. Like, one Widow Anchor hurts a lot, but give it time. We'll see how people develop the deck. I'm sure we'll see something out of that. So, there's that. Now, Altergeist. Cool. Deck is still able to do what it wants to do, play the slow game. Still does its thing. You don't need to play Secret Village anymore because Sky Striker's dead. Alright, cool. You get more extra tech slots. Check. Triff Gaming, aka Pendulum Wizard, aka... yeah. Pendulum's still a deck. I think we're going to see Pendulum move up now that Sky Striker is just walked on out of the room at this point. Okay, so that's what, 6 decks at this point. The Warrior Engine. So, your wild card on this list. Malicious did a lot more than actually should have happened. 3 Malicious means Burning Abyss is back at 150% power. You can combo off, do crazy link plays. Oh, absolutely. But you know who the real winner is here? The Dark Warrior engine as a whole is sold now, gets to return back to the metagame at a ferocious pace. And I was having a discussion with Hunter Lloyd and Akano, and we were talking about original Dark Warrior Spiral was brought to my attention because the original engine was playing the Dark Warrior package to turbo through these multiple setup windows. Well, it's all back now. We're just missing Firewall Dragon, which means that the deck still can evolve. So while Spiral Orcus just got taken out back and decimated, Dark Warrior Spiral gets the chance to return back to the game. We still have Neospatian Pathfinder, Neospatian Pathfinder. We still have Neospatian Connector. We still get the ability to summon Aqua Dolphin Rip cards. You have this very good generic Warrior toolbox sitting here that I think players are going to explore, and it's going to be relatively interesting. Kind of see where that goes. I'd say that one's going to take time to develop, unless somebody's going to raw concept coming straight out one day in. Like, I wouldn't doubt it. Like, innovation happens. So there's that. Now, we have Chaos Impact coming up in a week and a half, 2 weeks. I'll talk more about that then. The other big thing on this list, besides Malicious, affecting BA, Dark Warrior, I should probably talk about Hero really fast. Okay, so Hero is, Hero's looking really good. I'm hearing people wanting to play 3 Stratos. You should probably stop that right now. 3 Stratos is kind of bad in the Hero deck. Like, 2 is really good. 3 Mally, though. Heroes just got really good. I think Heroes, we'll probably see a couple at top. I don't see why not. Like, you just adjust a couple of things, you're good to go. Like, we did it. Like, it'll be interesting. It really will. Heroes are a really interesting concept in the moment. So, like I said, we have Impact coming out. The last thing I want to talk about here was Super Rejuve to 3. Now, I agree with everybody. I don't think that this is going to make a big splash. But, it's been brought to my attention by myself. God, it sounded so condescending. I was sitting here, I was looking at it, I was like, yes, this is pretty okay for Dragon Maids, alright? Like, it's actually quite okay for Dragon Maids, but that's not the real problem here. Some of you have never heard of a deck called Deep Dragon Draw Exodia, and it's this deck that aims to turbo through the deck and Super Rejuve go through multiple draw phases. Well, we now have Card Destruction back, which further allows us to tutor for more things. Your standard copies of Super Rejuve, your trade-in engine. I wouldn't be surprised to hear horror stories from 1 or 2 people talking about getting massively cheesed by Deep Dragon Draw Exodia. Because that deck is old as time, and it's back now. because triple Super Rejuve exists. Like I said, it's cute that it's for Dragon Maids. I get it, but the real culprit here is Exodia coming back into full force. I can't wait. People start citing Droll and Lockbird to counteract Deep Dragon Roll Exodia. That'd be hilarious. But definitely we have a troll deck back amongst us, and that's looking interesting. So, it's kind of some interesting thoughts for this list. But what do you guys think? I'll go more in depth with my thoughts later, but what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.